Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about scammers are using delivery apps like Instacart to swindle customers and delivery workers out of money. So recently I got an email from one of my subscribers, BC, thank you so much for emailing me about this and making this video possible. And as we all know, in the gig economy, scams kind of run wild on the customer side, and a lot of times we get caught in the crossfire, but in this case, the customers and drivers getting caught in the crossfire. I'd like to hear a little bit more about that. So with that said, we are talking about everything that's being said in this article and in this email, how it actually is for Doordash UberEats and Grubhub and Instacart drivers, customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's start with the email. Instacart scam. Instacart's strategy of trusting the customer is causing them some heartache, especially when the customer is a scammer. Just be careful whenever the request is for a gift card. The article follows. I didn't think you can actually order a gift card on Instacart, but okay. Let's go to the article. Some Instacart shoppers are targets of a scam centered on gift cards. It works like this. A scammer acting as a legitimate customer will place an order with a few small items, like a beverage or a piece of fruit. After an Instacart shopper accepts the order, the customer messages the shopper and asks if they can add one or more gift cards, often worth $100 or more, to the order. Oh, so this is a different approach. And talk about a total Ponzi scheme too. Like, let's say the customer is like had their identity stolen or something like that, and they're asking for a gift card with another customer's account, or like they're paying for the gift card with like a Visa card or something, like one of those prepaid Visa cards, and then you pay for whatever with the prepaid Visa card, and it doesn't go through for some reason. That would be insane. That's a literal Ponzi scheme. And not to mention, this kind of stuff would get the shopper deactivated too. I didn't even think you could get gift cards on Instacart. I thought they were like Doordash, where they're like, no, we don't do that. The customer will then ask the shopper to send them the card's code, which gives them access to the money before the shopper has even checked out and left the store. Oh, this is like one of those romance scams. Like you're on Tinder or something, and you're messaging the girl, and then suddenly the girl asks you for money or something like that, and you haven't even had a chance to meet her yet. That's why I would never work with people like this. That customer can then say they didn't order the gift card, which they've already spent money from. That could theoretically mean Instacart or the delivery worker has to cover the cost of the card. The delivery worker is also left at risk having their account deactivated by Instacart for violating company policy. That'll do it. That is exactly how it would go. I need a $150 vanilla gift card. One scammer told an Instacart shopper, according to a post on Reddit from last September referencing a type of Visa prepaid card. It's for my dad's birthday, but I couldn't go out. The request came with an offer for a $100 tip, according to the post. I would immediately report that to Instacart. That is straight fraud. And you know it. Got my first scam order today, the poster wrote, adding in the comments that they contacted the support to intervene in the order once the gift card request came through. Yes! Yes, good job. Don't ever let people steal money from you. The scam doesn't just affect workers shopping for Instacart. It can also impact legitimate customers. One TikTok user, Itsjwest, said in a video posted in August that someone hacked into his Instacart account to order a Slim Jim beef stick and a $100 Xbox gift card from a Walgreens store. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. They don't even use their own account because it's literally no consequence. So why not go all in? And who's the one getting the consequences? The driver. They're probably going to get deactivated. The customer is now considered a fraudulent customer. And Instacart, because they might actually lose money in that way. And the store, because they did lose money. But actually, I don't know. I think the store would still get paid anyway. The two items showed up in a bag on his doorstep, but the driver had scratched off the code on the gift card and sent it to the hacker in exchange for a tip. Yeah, but did they keep the tip though? I feel like on Instacart, they would even tip bait you for that. So that is straight scamming. Oh, and I forgot to mention this earlier. I will leave the TikTok we're referring to in the description. Feel free to check that out.
He tells me that he was having this conversation with the guy and that he was tipping him $50 to go ahead and scratch off the card to send to him before actually making delivery. I don't know, like, you know what? Who, like, how's that not a red flag to anybody?
I mean, I'm sure it is a red flag for most people, but there are some times where the driver is just that off guard. And not to mention, there's also times where I've actually gone to like a liquor store and they didn't have a specific liquor available. And it was like a really expensive liquor. And it turns out the customer didn't even order that. Their account was just hacked into, which freaking yikes. Heidi Blau, an Instacart shopper in Massachusetts who works in marketing, but shops through the app to make extra money for her son's college expenses, told Business Insider that she got a similar request after agreeing to a shop and deliver order from a Walgreens last fall. Within 30 seconds, I got a message about buying the vanilla Visa gift card, she said. I tried calling the customer directly and I got a message that they prefer not to be contacted. Blau said she just closed the app and didn't finish the order after she couldn't talk to Instacart support over the phone about the scam. Oh, that is so annoying. I know that they prefer to be texted, they prefer not to be contacted. I'm contacting them anyway. If they can't even nut up and get on the phone with me about that, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't bother normally, but if they can't even get on the phone, I'm really not bothering. Instacart support is so shoddy with their support systems because of the way the app actually works. Like, you have to go through all of these prompts to actually get in touch with somebody. I remember when I was almost scammed, and I made a video about that trying to get in touch with an Instacart support agent means you have to fight through an AI chatbot in order to get somebody to even attempt to do their job, which, what the hell? Her son, who also works for Instacart, has also said at least 4 similar requests over the past several months, she said. It's unclear whether the requests were from fraudulent customers or scammers who had hacked legitimate accounts. I would say in a lot more cases, probably the latter, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the former either. It really doesn't take much to start an Instacart account. One of the orders initially included a bottle of cologne, which the customer then requested to be replaced with a $150 gift card. Instacart policy does not allow shoppers to replace items as a special request for customers and override the system by adding a custom price for the item. The feature is designed to accommodate items for sale in the store, but which don't show up for customers in the Instacart's catalog. If the app doesn't allow for it, don't even bother. Like, you would rather be certain that you're doing the right thing on your end than risk Instacart allowing some shady stuff on theirs. Instacart forbids shoppers from adding gift cards to orders. A screenshot of the company policy seen by BI indicates. It's impacting consumers who have to deal with the fraudulent charges on their credit card, but even more has to be seeing massive chargebacks, yet I don't see they are doing anything about this, the shopper told BI. Customers are not able to order gift cards through the Instacart platform or place a special request for a gift card via chat, an Instacart spokesperson told BI. Instacart also tells shoppers to not purchase gift cards for customers, the spokesman added. Yeah, because think about it like this. If you could just take a gift card, right? Like a $20 vanilla gift card, and you could replace a smaller item with a $150 vanilla gift card, right? That's a literal Ponzi scheme because it's going to approve the initial charge because it already did. They try to re-put it through for the new price being $150, and they just made $130 because they can't spend the new $150. And then what do, they just do it again and again and again and again and again until eventually they just have way more money and they cash out. That is the epitome of what a real Ponzi scheme is. So I get that Instacart wouldn't allow for that. And also, as shoppers, be smart. If you see something like that, just report it to IC and walk away. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. The one thing that I will say is on this specifically, yes, it is absolutely a huge scam on Instacart and it needs to be addressed. But this is also ripe to happen with a lot of different gig apps as well. You know who else has shop and deliver orders? Doordash, UberEats, Grubhub, Shipped. All of these things have this kind of opportunity to it. What do you not want to do? ever fall for a trap like this. Even if they were 100% wrong doing so, who's actually getting the consequences? The customer, because their account was hacked into, but they're still being blamed for it. The driver, because they're the one who allowed it in the first place. And the platform itself, because they're the one who's losing money at the end of the day. Or if you were stupid enough to put it through your own card, you're the one who lost money. Oh, $100 tip, right? Did you get a $100 tip? Or did you get tip baited? Because on Instacart, they actually allow for that. I am all for doing the lower item count orders, but if you ever get an order that then requests you for a gift card, you say no. You say F no. And not to mention, if they also ask you to take any conversation off the app because they're having internet issues or something, say no. Say you're not comfortable with doing that. Report it to Instacart immediately. Because that's not a red flag, that's crimson, and you don't want to be on the wrong end of something like that. If you guys also want to email me about something that's happening in your market or something that you would like me to go over, my email is drivenwyld@gmail.com. Feel free to email me there, and who knows, maybe you'll get a shout out in a video as well. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.